And we're back for more. Let's listen to Fire Phoenix be angry and mad at himself. Um, I recorded this part all the way through, all 10 minutes of it. I got a bunch of items, and I explored a bunch of places, and then when I went to save, I accidentally deleted the file. So, we have to do this again. But making matters worse was the fact that I didn't even have a save state from that part that I just flew in using shinespark at. I'm sorry I didn't explain that just now, and that I'm ranting instead. I explained it in the last video that I lost. But anyways, um, goodness, come on, make this jump. I made it perfectly fine the last time. Anyways, to make matters worse, I ended up having to restart the whole game because I didn't have save data from beforehand. So, here we go once more. The only good thing that came out of it was, if you can see, I now have 4 energy tanks. I just got one in the from the shinespark at the very beginning of the video, and I got one that I forgot back when I was recording the first time. So now, now I have 4 energy tanks. I'm about to get a fifth. There's a fifth one up here. And once I get this, we're headed into Norfair. And we'll be encountering... Well, in the last video I managed to get the next 2 upgrades. So, hopefully we should be able to do the same. Since I'm not wasting time going to places that I was curious about. Like a couple of rooms before. I need super missiles to break through that right wall. And obviously don't have them. I'm gonna So let this be a lesson to me to always take save states before every video, just in case something like this happens. And I'm not saving there just in case I do something stupid yet again. And if I do, I'll probably just stop for the night and cry. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Shine Spark plus heat damage. We won't have to worry about heat damage for much longer, though. We are about to get a Varia suit. I have to do just a small heat run. Not hard at all. Not deadly at all, either. I mentioned this before, but I mentioned it in the last video, heat without Varia suit causes the speed booster to do some weird stuff. As you can see, I've got some strange echoes of myself. That's just... I don't know, it's some glitch in the game. The item's not there, the item's down here. Yay, we have Varia suit. Hip hip hooray. Sorry, I was much more enthusiastic in the last video, but after doing something so stupid, my enthusiasm has decreased. I was pissed at myself. I really was. 'Cause that was incredibly dumb of myself. I went to... Because I stopped the recording without pausing ZSNES. And so I went to hit escape to pause ZSNES. And I ended up closing the dialog box for saving the video. And so here we are now, going through this once more. And I had good commentary in the last one, or so I hope. so I believe. Whatever. It's over and done with. We now have this part 3. I guess I'll refill my stuff a little bit more here. So I guess it's not terrible that I had to do it all again because I did get the 5th energy tank, but it's just annoying because 10 minutes to record and then it took me like 20 minutes to get back here, back to the spot where I could record. So it's just time consuming. That's all. But what can you do? Live and learn. You gotta avoid the lava here. Now I'm taking damage. That's actually not hard, especially compared to what some half hacks do. They make the lava rise faster, or they make you do this with heat, because all these rooms here are heated. So they make you go through them in heat. And those are annoying hacks. I mean, I'll play them, and I beat them, but I like the ones where you can just go and not have to worry about every room killing you. There's some weird things hiding in the ground. There's 2 guys here. Anyways, so this, if any of you know the original game, you'll know what item we're getting next. Don't know if this is the intended order, I can't remember. I think it is, seeing as that was dumb. Hope you don't mind me using a rewind state. I just don't feel like going around. Ow. But yeah, it's wave beam. I haven't played reverse in some time. I don't recall if I mentioned that in the last video or the one I lost, but I semi-remember where to go. Though I do recall the last time that I played through this just for fun, I was totally lost somewhere for a while. Could not for the life of me remember where an item was. Hopefully that won't happen again. If it does, I'll find the item on my own time, not record it, and so I don't waste everyone's time. Actually, we have a few more minutes now. I have 2 more minutes than I originally did, so we'll go a bit further. Why not? We'll go down again. Why not? Excuse me. Burped once more. Okay, yeah, there's an energy tank here too. How about that? And you can't go any further that way. While you need the energy tank... Okay, I think I missed out on... This is one of the things that I lost in the last recording. Okay. If you go back and watch the beginning of this video, you'll see me doing a massive shinespark through a bunch of rooms. That obviously takes a lot of energy, so you need to have enough energy tanks to survive it. You get an energy tank along the way during that one, but that's a really small shinespark thing compared to some of the others. Is there a door over here? No, there isn't. Compared to some of the others. So basically, you have to be very careful. You have to make sure that you find enough energy tanks because there's another shinespark later in the game. Oh yeah, I guess you do need wave beam. So there's another massive shinespark, so you got to make sure you have enough energy tanks just to get to the first energy tank that they give you along during that shinespark. So while they don't just hand them to you, you got to search for them a little bit. they do try to make sure you have enough. You don't need to find all of them that are lying around, but you need to make sure you find enough of them. This is a good place to stop. So I will pick up with part 4 of Super Metroid Reverse in a little while, and hopefully I will not delete this video again.